Hi friends, good evening. This is Subbu here. And first of all, I would like to say thanks to all the people who has subscribed to the channel, almost 96 people. Thank you very much to all of you because this is giving a confidence to me that you started liking the content that I'm presenting. And I also would like to say thanks to all the people who has viewed the videos. Almost 450 views has come for a one video in 2 days time. Thank you very much to all of you. Now, today I just would like to touch one of the important point which is going to be very much useful to all of us. One of our colleague today morning has put a comment, he's Mr. Reddy. He said that, sir, doctors are not listening nowadays, but they are only interested to talk about the activity. Dear friends, first of all, I would like to appreciate him for his boldness to put such comment. And I would like to appreciate him. And then I wanted to say this is definitely true. There's no doubt in that. A majority of the times, doctors are not listening. And then they are, his intention is that they are discussing about the activity. I just would like to bring certain facts to your notice and leave it to your thought so that we can start thinking the right direction. I don't blame any medical representative for this. I purely blame the PMT team for this. That particular company's PMT team is not having the capability or not working towards giving an interesting message or giving an interesting data to their medical representatives so that they can go and present to the doctor and impress. Friends, please understand. Few years back, for example, around 30-40 years back, I heard from some of our old colleagues when medical representative was traveling in a train, when the train is passing particular city, I heard that doctors will come to railway station and they used to wait for this train. Because when this representative is going in the train, these doctors will go to the window and try to interact with him and try to understand about the drugs and collect the literature from him. So that was the kind of demand and respect enjoyed by a medical representative some 30-40 years back. What was the situation those days? If you really try to understand, the situation of those days was there was a huge gap in the availability of the data. Those days, data was not available at all. The sources for the data was very, very less because this internet was not there, no social media, it was only newspapers, it was only some books. That is the reason doctors were going to the railway station and waiting for a representative to understand the data and collect some literatures. But now, after 20, 30 years and 40 years now, what has happened? Today, the issue is not the availability of the data, my dear friends. There is a huge data available freely. Anybody can access to the data. There is a ocean of data is available here today. So, today the availability of the data is not an issue. There is something else. But today, what is the issue? There is a huge confusion because huge data is available. What is happening? Doctors are very, very busy. They may not be able to go through the entire available data and try to pick the point which is more relevant to them. This is where pharmaceutical companies can bring the change and add value to the doctors. Now, marketing teams, what they should do? They should be in a position to understand the relevant data from the source of a huge amount of data and give this relevant data to their medical representatives. They will go and present to the doctor. So we need to craft the little amount of information from the huge source of data, which is very, very relevant to the doctor, which is very, very relevant to the patient, and educate our medical representatives. They will go and present in a nice manner. That is going to be appreciated. Do you understand? Everything has changed, but unfortunately, pharma has not evolved along with the time. It is a high time for us to get into that kind of thought process. And second thing, if you try to understand, at every corner of the globe, every day, some or other medical research is happening. And if you see in this month also, I am sure if you check, there is a good amount of studies and good amount of data has been published. And if our marketing teams have the capability to find out good studies from the data which is published in this month, and if we can able to educate our medical representatives, they can go and present to the doctor. Doctor, today I came with the latest data which is published in this month. I wanted to share with you so that this information is going to be useful for you to take a right decision towards your patients' improvement. Then doctors are going to appreciate you. Then doctors are going to listen you. Because doctor will understand you have put certain amount of efforts to understand the relevant data, and you are coming taja and presenting this latest information to the doctor. That is where he will appreciate. Leave all these things, friends. I just would like to ask you one thing today. How many of you, when you reach to doctor chamber, are trying to understand the prescription habit of doctor by interacting with the pharmacist? We are just going there, taking phones, just fiddling with the phone, wasting time. We are just waiting for our turn. When our turn comes, hurry we will get inside. After going there, what are we doing? Doctor in neuropathy, please prescribe gabapentin. This is punchline, 1, 2, 3 points. Thank you very much. 90% of the times we are just going and just saying 2, 3 points and coming out. We are not interested whether the doctor is liking, whether doctor, what he's thinking about communication. No. And every month you are going and selling the same story. Why he will be interested to listen you? If you are a smart guy, what you will do? You will understand the doctor is writing so many gabapentin brands. And if your company has a capability of providing high quality gabapentin, for example, I'm telling you, you will go to Dr. Chambra and you say, Doctor, I really appreciate, sir, you are writing so many gabapentin brands which are available in the market. And every company would have taught you how gabapentin is useful to your patients. Here I would like to present to you what are the challenges with gabapentin. So the major problem with gabapentin is the impurity formation. And if that impurity is beyond 0.4%, which causes toxicity to your patients, which is going to reduce the efficacy of the formulation. My request to you here, sir, please choose a high quality gabapentin from a reputed pharma house so that they have that capability to keep these impurities less than 0.4%, which can give the significant pain relief without much side effects. If you talk in this sense, I'm sure doctor is going to show interest. So friends, I definitely say doctor will not listen whatever you talk. But at the same time, if you can able to present the relevant, latest, more useful data for his practice, 100% he is going to listen. Believe me this. Hope friends, this will make sense to you. Please go through this. And if it is useful to you, please appreciate, put a comment. And I would request to share this video with all of your friends. And I request all the viewers, whoever watching this, please subscribe to the channel. That will give me a lot of confidence to come up with so much of information. Thank you very much, friends. Have a great evening. Jai Hind. Jindabad Medical Representative.